It is now 6:11 in the morning, and I just came uh, from outside because I'm cool like that, downtown. And you know what happened? I had some bottles from in the space to create, right? So I had some bottles in here, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take these bottles downstairs and put them on like a stump so someone else can grab them and take them in for money and whatnot. So I was standing there, and then someone down the street said, I'm like, why is this guy hollering at me? What did I do? Then I say, what do you want? Like, what are you saying? I can't hear you. Then I start walking closer to him, and they're like, what do you say? I don't understand you. Don't get close to me. You don't want to hear what I gotta say. Don't talk to me. And I'm like, I would have never came and talked to you if you would have never said anything to me. I wasn't bothering you. Like, that was it. So anyway, I like, so I ended up putting these, like, I just kept minding my own business and then put these bottles up on in this area. And then I look up, I see him walking away. And then he crossed the street, and like he went behind a building, and then he looked back, and I was still looking over at him. It was, yeah, that was pretty interesting. Yeah, you know, and then my next adventure was I decided to just walk down the street. So I walked down the street because it's pretty empty at night because everyone is still sleeping in their beds. Anyway, so I walked down the street and I looked down one street and I was like, oh, it's just a quick walk. And I was like, oh, that'd be a good picture. And what it was just empty streets and then garbage trucks and maybe some semi trucks. You know, now that I think about it more as well. But they were just down the street. I think they were just off to the side waiting. And I'm not sure if it was because of that particular time or if it was, you know, just one of those moments that happens. So I want to. So I ended up walked down to like a couple block, another corner, then turned around, then came back and looked at it again, just to see that it was only one garbage truck there, and then, you know, the traffic was picking up. So I ended up like walking back to the space, but then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back and look again, because I want to create this picture of how it would look if I was to recreate it, if I was to paint it or draw it or whatever, or even give the idea to someone who can make it happen. Yeah, yeah. So I stood on this corner. I like went back and stood on this corner, and then I just stood there and just like watch this area, just watch the street right in front of me. You know, like this way, not that way, but this way. And then I was just watching it. Oh, that'd be cool if the garbage trucks was positioned like this, and then you know it's nighttime and everything. I can, you know, something that can happen even with regular traffic. Then I stood there more. Then like I seen people like walking by, but I didn't let them bother me because I didn't want that to interrupt with my train of thought. So therefore, I just kept walking. I mean, I just kept, standing there and just looking. So then I noticed, I was like, well, I see something good here. What if I created, because I seen a garbage truck, he was just actually, I was waiting more, and keeping with my train of thought. And then I seen the guy get into the truck. So, which also I looked at the whatever. So I seen him get into the truck, and I decided, I seen him move the truck. He put the can on there, and then he moved it. Then I had the idea. It's gonna be called the movement of trucks, the movement of garbage trucks, or something in that nature. But what I want to happen is to have multiple garbage trucks, like doing this movement, like a wave or something, to create like this pattern, synchronicity, things that they wouldn't normally do because they're just taking up trash and recyclables. Recycle your bowls. Why would you recycle your bowls? That doesn't make sense. What? So I would like to make that happen, to have the setup of these garbage trucks, just doing this art, creating art. Me just, yeah, that'd be awesome. Like I'm the director, like musical instruments and stuff, and whatever, doing all that stuff, right? Maestro. Once I finish looking at the garbage trucks and having that vision of things that I can make happen or have in a collaboration to happen, I decided to walk back to the space, and I said, okay, I'm gonna walk back. Then I seen this trash on the ground. There's a cup from a fast food restaurant of some sort. I just seen it laying there on the ground. I'm like, why are you laying there on the ground? Then I proceeded, I said, I should just leave that on the ground. But I actually I scanned my surroundings, so I looked around everything to see, it was like, it all happened in microseconds. Microseconds is too fast for how fast that happens. But anyway, I looked through the glass. It was like a Nordstrom right there. So I was able to look to the corner, the glass, and seeing the garbage can right there. And then on the side it said pitch in. So but I seen that, and I recognized the shape. So then I said, okay, well, this cup is here, so I'm just gonna pick it up because I see the can over there. And then that was that. So to complete this story, I'm open up the gate, open up the door to this space, and then I go upstairs. And as I'm going upstairs, I see trash on the stairs, right? So first piece I see, I'm alright, cool. I'm pick it up. I didn't even think about it. Second piece, I'm like, alright, cool. That's another piece of trash. Alright, cool. Then it's at the third piece. And I'm like, alright, it's done. Alright, no more trash. I don't want to pick up no more trash. I'm serious. No, I really am serious. I don't want to pick up any more trash. So I walked to when I got to the 4th floor, there was one more piece of trash on the floor, on a stair. And I'm like, I'm not gonna pick up that trash. So then I kept going, almost past the trash. And then I said, no, I have to pick up this trash. Damn it. Urgh! So I picked up this trash. And you wanna know why I picked up this trash? Because this number 4 was going into my head, right? Because it happened to be the 4th piece of trash. And yes, I still have this trash in my hand. can't make this stuff up if I tried. Then, of course, I see 4 on the door after I seen 4 on the elevator. I love my wife. I love my life. I love your life. Yes, your life. I love your life. One thing we can do for ourselves is to pick up trash. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, by the way, as soon as I said that, the clock said 1040 or 41. Yeah, anyway. Pick up trash because that's just that. And get up in the morning, do something different. You know, like just walk the streets at like 6 o'clock in the morning.